from um, second period. So no, gosh, no.
That's not how it said a word.
Now I'm recording, and the world can hear you. I've not been recording my aimless path to figure out how to open old ones of these. Okay, so here's our apartment building. We have 7 floors, right?
Yes.
Okay. These 7 floors are representing the 7 energy levels, yes?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to redo the apartment building now according to what we understand from the sublevels and the orbital part of this. Okay, we've already said that the first energy level has only the S sublevel, right? And I'm going to use lines to show the number of orbitals or rooms that those apartments have. But basically, on our example here, the floors are equal to the energy levels. The sublevels, if I can write, the sublevels S, P, D, and F, those would basically be equal to the apartments, like the type of apartment. And the orbitals will be represented, like, basically by the rooms in the apartment, if that analogy is making sense. Okay. What apartments or what sublevels are on the second floor? S and P. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw a black line, and I'm going to divide the second floor into 2 apartments, the S apartment and the P apartment. Okay. How many orbitals did we say are in the S? 1. So I'm not going to divide that up. It's just a 1 big room apartment. Okay. How many rooms, bless you, are in the P apartment? 3. So I'm going to use a different color because I want to show that they're within the P. Well, let's see. Let's try to make it more even. I don't want to confuse anybody with where I draw my lines. Okay, the P is broken up into 3 rooms, 1, 2, and 3. That would represent the 3 orbitals that they have. Okay? Okay. The third floor has which sublevels? S and P and D. Now we'll divide those up. The P I'm going to still divide with orange. Every P has 3 orbitals or 3 rooms. It doesn't matter which level it goes on. We practiced this earlier, right? Okay, let's do the D in a ghastly color of pink. How many rooms should I put into the D? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that gives me 5 rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. How many are in the 4th floor? We've got S, and what else? P, what else? What other sublevels? D and F. Okay? The P of the 4th energy level, it still is divided up into 3 rooms. It doesn't matter that's on a different energy level. It still has 3 orbitals or 3 rooms. The D of the 4th energy level is still going to be divided up into 5 rooms because every D has 5. How many should I divide F into? If I can fit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of my rooms is slightly bigger than the other. So it's divided up into 7 rooms. We're getting the idea of what's happening. I'm not going to continue to go, but it's what would take place. Okay. Before we go to lunch, here's what I want to discuss, okay? The second bullet that you just looked at on your notes says that all of the orbitals of a sublevel have the same energy if within the same energy level. Here's kind of what we're saying. The second energy has more the second energy level has more energy than the first. The third energy level has more than the second. The 4th has more than the 3rd, and so on. So as you work your way up, what is happening to the energy? Huh? Energy is what? Increasing. It's getting more. So the 7th level would have the most energy. The first has the least. Are we listening? There's a lot of talking. Okay, what if we're within the same level though? Okay, S, P, D, and F, they go in order of increasing energy as well. In other words, S has less energy than P has less than D, and D has less than F. So if we're looking in the 2nd level, the 2nd energy level S has less energy than the P's in the 2nd level. Are we with that? But what about the rooms of the P? What about the 1st room and the 2nd room and the 3rd room? What that 2nd bullet's trying to tell you is that all of these rooms in this P apartment, they're all equal energy. They all have more energy than the S, but they're equal to each other. What about the 3S? The 3S has more than the 2S and the 2P because it's another level above it. Okay, the 3Ps. The 3Ps have more than the 2Ps, but all these rooms of the 3P are equal to each other. Are you with that? Huh? They're higher in energy than the P's of the 2nd level, but P1 and P2 and P3 of this level are all equal to one another. It's not like the 2nd room has more than the 1st, and etc. Okay? When we come back from lunch, we'll talk about how it's not really as easy as this appears. You need some exceptions in life.